Teams are back on the ice. Both squads gliding into position for the start of period number 2. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
New York's been struggling to manage the puck. They've been coughing it up all over the ice, and it almost looks like there's a lack of communication out there. They need to start talking, know where each other is going to be, and execute on those passes.
Poked away in the defensive end. We got a whistle offside to call. New York's had the scoring opportunities. They just haven't been able to capitalize as they continue to trail. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. She maintains possession of the puck. Scrivens has it along the boards. He says, let's get physical on that play. Feeds it over. Whistle goes. We'll get a reset after I think the officials lost sight of it. Lots of time left in this period. Buffalo's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Battling for it along the boards. From the back of the cage with the puck. Reaches out and uses the stick. Takes the pass. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Now he slides it up to Hay. Here's the chance. All alone. Missed the net on the play. Oh,
that's going to be frustrating. James, you worked so hard for that opportunity, and you missed the target.
Here's a shot. Scores! And the scratching and clawing is paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to evens, James. I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. Here's a short pass to Wood.
Scrivens is looking for the hat trick, James. You can tell she wants that.
Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal!
And how good does that feel? You can see the Selly. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. Anytime you're net front or tight to the net, these are hard goals. You got to be accurate, and you got to get a quick release shot off. Otherwise, the coverage and the goaltender is going to be right in your face.
Puck is dropped and play resumes. Passes it over. Buffalo's got possession of the puck. Taken along the wall by Hay. Puck grab by Wood. New York's on the attack. Coughs it up on the play. Buffalo's got control of it now from their own end. Good use of the body on the play. New York's got it in their own zone. And she shakes off a check. From the point, looks to make something happen. Buffalo's looking to break out of their own end. Centering feed. And he denies that great opportunity there. Comes up with the steal. Tosses it on to McNelly. Here's a chance. Scores! And they do it again and again and again.
The coaches will be preaching, listen, have no mercy. Continue the pounding, continue the beating, because they are on a roll. Best thing when you're able to make a pass like this is that you have your head up. And when you have your head up, you know the area to put it to so that it's on the tape. This one's perfectly executed and results in a goal.
Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. He's got it against the boards. Comes up with a monster save in front.
This is where he gets his grade A opportunities. He's in tight to the goaltender, and usually he executes, but not this time.
Quick shot! Scores! And a nice feather in her cap as she hits the 100-goal mark here in the EASHL.
And that's not an easy feat to get to 100 goals, James. I mean, her net front, her ability to get the puck into that net, man, she is so impressive when it comes to scoring goals.
Buffalo's won the draw in the neutral zone. There's a hit on the play. Shot! Oh, tried to put it in on the corner and just missed that one.
Well, hockey is a game of inches, and a great shot just misses.
Poked away in the offensive end. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Dishes it off. The Slapshots gain possession in their own end. Puck picked up by Oshiganov. Stopped by the goaltender.
Goaltenders have to be able to read where the puck is going to, and he reads it perfectly as he has a strong push cross post and makes the save.
Takes that pass back at the point. Hayes got the puck. Lays into the body. The Slapshots get a hold of the puck along the boards. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Rivnasti. New York's got possession here in the neutral zone. Yeah, the officials caught that hack. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Oh, he targeted his opponent and delivers a perfect hip check. Tremendous hip check on the play. And he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside.
I just had a gander at the bench, and the energy and the body language. I mean, they're defeated, James, and now they have to kill off another penalty, down a bunch of goals. It's a tough one. I love the 1-3-1 set on the power play unit they used earlier. Listen, they had success, they scored, but there's so many variations off of it. I love the bumper position that can act as a decoy, allow the puck to get through to create those seams and open up those shot attack lanes.
On the one-timer, shuts it down, makes a save again. My goodness, they are really scores! Wow! Hopping bottles off the top pounder.
What a
James Cybulski for EA Sports. The challenge was thrown down, and they certainly accepted. Let's see who the better squad is. Oh, this building's electric, and both teams are set to go. The Sabres win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Quick feed down low. Moves it to the middle. He scores! What a goal! Buffalo's aggressive start has led to a quick lead in this one.
Yeah, urgency, fast feet, and aggressive, and because of it, they're rewarded with that early goal.
He's got the puck in his own zone. Slides it on over to Ribnasty. On the attack along the boards. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. And he slides it quickly to Cheese. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Moves it to Hay. Gaining steam here on the attack. And will play on as that gets a piece of the glove.
He really owns the crease when he drops into that butterfly positioning, and for the shooter, I think it's intimidating and makes himself as big as possible, and everyone knows he's athletic to boot. Hayes moving pretty slowly out there, really looks shaken up.
And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
Hayes in a lot of pain here, James. You can see it in his face as he's hobbling and laboring, trying to get back to the bench. Anytime you're injured, you want to know exactly where the play is. You don't want to put your team in a vulnerable spot, but you got to get off.
And now he moves it quickly to Cheese. And he takes the feed. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Buffalo's got the puck against the wall. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Sends it in front. A blast! And he's able to handle that one. Oh, a violent collision in the open ice.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Here's a blast, and too much traffic in front blocks that one. Moves behind the net, and he slides it quickly to Ribnasty. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Somehow knocked away by the goalie on that one. Buffalo's high activity in the offensive zone has resulted in them leading here midway through the first. Steps in and takes the puck. Passes it over to Hogan. And just like that, comes up with the puck. Great little flick of the stick. Buffalo's got the puck along the wall. That's kicked away with the pad by Beaver. Big time hit along the boards, and there's no give there.
Well, there isn't, and you can just feel the rumble of the boards from up here. Just bone-crushing, separating body from puck.
Quick pass to Hogan. Buffalo's got the puck in their own end. Slides it across. The Maple Leafs have it behind the cage.
Cheese is really hearing it from the home crowd right now. They didn't like that play earlier that injured their player, and they're going to let him know it all night long.
Moves it to Kessel. Loses the coverage there. And that's blocked from someone in front. Shuts him down. Looks to make a play over to Ribnasty. Buffalo's moving the puck through center ice. Shakes off the coverage. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Taken by Kessel. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Pass to Hogan. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Moses. Gets the puck in deep. Buffalo's got the puck in the defensive end. Moves it around along the half wall. Off a stick and they can't connect. Moves it quickly over to Kessel. And a great save. Lets it go. Sacrifices the body to block it. Unable to reach that one. Icing is the call. We'll get a reset. Late goings of this period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Poked away at center by Severin. Keeps a hold of it on the play. Big time stop there.
Oh, he's known for that one-timer. I mean, the puck has moved around to be able to get it to him. He unloads, but the goaltender reads it and makes the save.
He's got it on the offensive end. Can't keep a hold of it. Tries to get the puck over to Kessel. Fires it on net. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. That's it for period number 1. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports. Both teams had a chance to recharge, and the officials set to drop the puck here on period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Buffalo's got the 1-goal lead after 20 minutes of play, James, because they're putting the puck to the net. When you get the majority of shots, chances are they're going to go in eventually.
Shuts them down.
You can see that all the motion in the offensive zone is to set him up for the one-timer. That is right in his wheelhouse. He lets it rip, but the goaltender makes the save.
Here's a pass in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Driving right to the front. And he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the paddle.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Quick feed to Hay. Nice poke check. Moses moves the puck. The Sabres have it from their own end. We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up. Buffalo's been rewarded for putting pucks on net here early in the second. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Here he is on the tip. Nice save off the tender's pad. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. 1-0 the score. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. They've got some momentum here. He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set.
Buffalo's got to be feeling good about how their game is going tonight, extending the lead to 2.
And I think there's a bit of relief here, James. I mean, when you've been peppering the goaltender all night long and you're not being rewarded for it, sometimes it can go the other way, but they execute on that one and they give themselves a cushion.
Sends it in deep. Thunderous collision in the corner. Cheese is lugging the puck. Handles it again. Here's a short pass to Kessel. Directs it on over to Hay. The Sabres take it along the wall. Lets the wrister fly. And a great save.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas. And you can expect that they have put their opponents on on their heels. This is a team that knows that they have worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Buffalo's made it a triple, as in a 3-goal lead, and we're only in the second period.
They've been outstanding so far in this game, James. They've owned possession times. It really has been a clinic in terms of possession and creativity in the offensive zone. The coach will certainly be talking about maintaining their good defensive habits when they do lose the puck, though. When you have it a lot, you can often cheat on the other side of it.
And he lowers the boom there. Puts it on net. Oh, and he steps into the line of fire and blocks that. The Sabres have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. Buffalo's won the draw and they'll go to work. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Quick pass to Hogan. And it's a quick pass to Severin. And that's blocked as he gets down low. Buffalo's looking to break out. Working the puck deep inside their own end. The Sabres move it ahead. Buffalo's moving it into the offensive end. Perfectly executed hip check there. Oh, look at this. The Sabres take possession in the defensive end. Takes a shot.
He's got a gift to read and anticipate the play, and when he drops into that butterfly position, not only is he as big as possible and covers the top half, but he's agile enough to slide across to cover the lower half.
Grabbed along the boards by Hogan. The Sabres gain control of the puck. Big hit along the boards.
Well, he was so aggressive on this one, James. He recognizes that he's got to close and then shoulder on shoulder. This is a clean hit and disrupts the player from the puck. That's a beauty.
And the officials are calling a delayed penalty here. Looks like a trip. And there's the whistle stopping the play.
I always hated to play in these games. You just came out flat and nothing you did made it better. Now they got to kill off a penalty when they're getting blown out. Real tough game.
The Maple Leafs come up with the defensive zone draw. Nice job to escape the zone. Second period nearly into its final minute here. Oh, he'd like to have that one back as it goes off the side. Here's a shot. Too much congestion in front. They move the puck out of harm's way. Looking to break out here on the power play. He's going to play it against the half wall. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Fans calling for a shot before it's too late. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Kessel's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Big-time defensive play. Been a fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number 2, and there's still 20 more minutes of action to go here in regulation. Third period. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. The Sabres win the face-off here, and they got some time left to work with on this power play. Looking to set up offensively.
Moses is almost back in the play.
Answers the call with a big save. The Maple Leafs move the puck in the defensive zone. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Rivnasti. Just a crushing hit against the wall. There's the whistle icing the call. Buffalo's been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the third. Nice job tying up his opponent. And he takes the feed.
Hayes been fantastic in terms of distributing the puck tonight, James. Not a shot-first mentality, but a pass-first mentality. His awareness is off the charts.
Great defensive effort with the stick. And now it's over to Kessel. Back to the point it goes. Oh, denied on the play. Wow!
That's a true competitor save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive. How many times have we seen this save before from him, James? I mean, he loves the butterfly position. He's real mobile in his crease, and he makes the save.
And they cough it up at center. Moves the puck to Rivnasti. Hugs the boards through the neutral zone. Another hit. He will feel this one by the end of the night.
Tough night for him. He's going to have to keep his head up and move that puck quickly if he doesn't want to get banged again.
The Sabres have it now. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Made the stop on the play. Now a quick pass to Hogan. Buffalo's ready to go on the attack. And he slides it quickly to Hay. Gains the zone along the right wall. Handles the puck. Play whistle dead, offside the call. The Sabres have a significant lead here in the third period. They have brought their A game tonight. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Scores! And that's 4 in a row, and they are rolling tonight.
Well, the whole bench is rolling. Why? Because they're all getting goals and apples. Padding the stats tonight. You can feel the energy as they're all standing up. They've gotten 4 in a row. Well, this is just a great job all the way around net front, James. Battling for position, quick hands to be able to get on the puck and quickly release it and have an accurate shot at that in tight. Great goal.
Toronto's won the draw. Severance moving the puck through his own zone. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Nearing the midway mark of the period, the Sabres have a 4-goal lead. And a solid job tying up his opponent. The Sabres carry it along the wall. Here's a pass in front. And he shuts to scores! Buffalo's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Moses works the puck in his own zone. Cutting to the slot. Stones him in front. And look at that penalty coming up.
When it's just you and the goaltender, you got to get a shot off, and coming in from behind, because there's no time and space, the tripping call leads to the penalty shot.
He takes a deep breath at center ice. It's go time here. Shot, scores, and there it is, his first with his new club.
Ron, how important is that goal for him and his confidence? You really want to contribute right away. You want to send a message that you came ready to play, you're urgent and you're assertive. He does just that.
Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Moves it to Kessel. Great read with the stick. And sends it just out of reach. The Maple Leafs cross the blue line and are on the attack. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Centering feed. And that goes off a stick. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Grabs possession of the puck. Here's the shot. Oh, what a scores! Oh, wow, what a finish from in close.
Well, it's point blank, James, and he is known for this shot. He works to get in tight, and when he gets an opportunity in that area, he simply doesn't miss.
Toronto's fan base watching, streaming, taking this one in wherever probably one. Where was this early?
Yeah, it's frustrating for an athlete when you know what you can play like, you know what your team can play like, and you just don't perform. But late in the game here, they need goals. They need a pile of them if they even want to have an opportunity to get their tender out of the net.
He's got it in the defensive end. The Sabres play it along the boards. Moves the puck along the half wall. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Buffalo's got the puck against the boards. Toronto's got the puck. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Great use of the stick at center by Kessel. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Throws it in. The Maple Leafs will play it from the defensive zone. Kessel's got it along the wing. And that puck leaves the zone. And he takes the pass. Grips it and rips it. Oh, what a save on the one-timer. Scooped up along the wall by Rivnasty. They've got the defense outnumbered. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Rocks him. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Along the half wall with the puck. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. Takes the shot. Scores! There's the hat trick in Leonard
Rain Chapeaux is right there. Hats all over the ice. They're going to have to collect them all. This is going to take some time, but man, has he ever had an effective night. He had two, and he was thinking three all the way.
Buffalo's put in one of their most complete efforts that we have seen in quite some time, up big time late in this third. It's all she wrote from this one. Well, a fun seesaw fair on the ice here in this EASHL challenge, but look at those smiles on the bench tonight, Cheryl.
Yeah, a lot of fun out there, and there's more pressure in these games, James. You want to win the challenge, you want to find a way to have the bragging rights, and I thought they executed, they were urgent, and they were ready right from puck drop.
Welcome back, everyone. We're about to get underway here. The challenge has been laid. Don't sing it. Bring it. This city's been buzzing all day, and it's time to finally see what's up. Great energy in the barn tonight, and we are underway here. Cuts to the front. Oh, and he makes the save. Just got enough to keep it out.
It's always a challenge to make a save when there's tons of traffic in front of you, but he does a great job of tracking, staying dialed in, and makes the save.
Hogan's got it deep in the offensive end. And he gets down to block it. Receives the pass. And there we go. Icing is the call. Lots of time left in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Moves inside. Oh, and he has the answer there with a fantastic stop. Feeds it down low. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Nice zone entry from the right side. Excellent stick work on the play. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Here's the pass. Takes the feed at the back end. They've got a 2-on-1. Driving to the net. Oh, fantastic save and crushes the rush. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The game is still scoreless. Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent. Oh, we got a tripping penalty coming up here. The officials were all over that. Here comes the call.
Well, the official was right there to make the tripping call, and it's a pretty easy one as the stick gets caught up in his opponent's skates.
Man advantage takes to the ice. It's our first opportunity to get a glance at the special teams unit.
With a scoreless game, James, an opportunity to go up by one. They'll want to gain possession right off the draw and set the tempo.
Tees him up! Oh, he stops him with a glove. Great reflexes there. Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? Buffalo's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Kessel's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Oh, he almost put him through the boards.
Man, is he ever known for this. When he drops into that butterfly positioning, he makes himself as big as possible. So tough to beat because there is no net available.
And a nice save there as play continues. And now he moves it quickly to Hogan. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. And the man advantage fails to pay off as both teams are back at even strength.
Well, when you get the nod to hit the ice on a power play, you want to execute at least 20% of the time. And all these players are heading back to the bench, and they're deflated.
Moves it quickly over to Hogan. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Centering feed. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Slides it across to Hogan. Oh, and he misfires on that. The Sabres will play it in their own end. Rocked him. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Gets down to knock it away. Picked up along the boards by Rivnasty. Tosses it to Hay. The Sabres play it along the wing. What a steal in his own end. Beautiful stop to get a piece of it with the glove.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Gets in the lane with the body. Buffalo's got it behind the net. Rivnasty's moving it ahead. Thunderous hip check on the play. Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. Feeds it over. Makes the save. Tries to get it over to Hay. And he sidesteps the check there. Here's a shot, and doesn't go. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Here in the late goings of the period, still looking for our first goal. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Here's a shot, and that caroms off a body in the lane. Rivnasty stick handling in his own zone. The Sabres cross the line and gain the zone. Levels him with the hit. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. And he slides it quickly to Kessel. Gaining steam inside the neutral zone. Gains the zone through the middle. Buffalo's looking to break out of their own end.
In the first period.
Shot! Just a simple save by Beaver. Answered the call there.
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
And they turn it over in the neutral zone. There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around. Well, let's see what period 2 has in store for us as they are about to drop the puck. Advantage goalies for the first 20 minutes. Let's see if we get a goal here in the second. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Buffalo showcasing some offensive talents in that opening frame, James. Really dangling with the puck in the offensive zone. A lot of motion, opened up a ton of lanes. They just weren't rewarded. They didn't cash in on those opportunities. They need to shore that up in the second.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still scoreless in this one. And sneaks in and grabs possession. And now he angles it across to Cheese. Takes the feed. Buffalo's got the puck. Takes it at center. Here they come on the rush. Here's the pass. Denies him in front. He's got it behind the cage. Grabs the puck at center. Fires it. Quick stop by Wallstead. Toronto's got possession of the puck. And that nullifies that threat for the moment. Play is blown dead with the offside. Both teams gliding into position and the official set to drop the puck. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. With possession along the wall. Slides the puck down low. Handles it along the blue line. Runs them hard against the boards. Buffalo's got the puck in the corner. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Stretches one out to Cheese. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Huge steal in his own end. Dumps it in. Sends it down low. Oh, what a hip check on the play. He delivered that perfectly. Dished on over to Hogan. Oh, great read. Buffalo's gained possession. Here's a shot. Oh, what a block. He'll get a pat on the back from the coach when he gets off, if he can get off. Big play inside the defensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Kessel. Fantastic save.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Slides the puck over to Hogan. Toronto's got it along the wall. Buffalo's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Can't get a hold of that pass. Sends it in on the attack. And that was a good heads-up read to make that save. Off the goaltender and in. That's a goal. Buffalo's broken through and has the game's first goal here in period number 2.
Well, typically the better team edges out their competitor, and they have been the better team through almost 40 minutes of this game, James. They find a way to get it through. They trusted the process. They trusted the game plan. Now it's about finishing it off and seeing the game right to the end.
Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Buffalo's got the puck now. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Takes the feed. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Kessel's taking it from his own end. And that's just out of reach. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Buffalo's been rewarded for their high activity in the offensive zone with lots of shots, and they lead it here in the second. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. Feeds the puck to Cheese. Solid check to slow him down. The Sabres played along the boards. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. Buffalo's got a hold of it against the wall. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Grabs control of it at the point. And that's poked away. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Buffalo's got the puck in the defensive end. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. Toronto's got the puck against the boards. Blocked in traffic. Taken along the wall by Hogan. Oh, and he lines up his opponent perfectly with the hit. And one last save. Buffalo's been the better team tonight, and they lead as a result late in the second. There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up. Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
The Maple Leafs are fortunate to be in a close game here, James. They've had good goaltending, but they haven't been able to generate anything offensively. They got to get on their toes because they've been chasing the game. They've been on their heels. They need to get some quality opportunities, and they need to convert.
At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Rivnasty's got it into offensive territory. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Knocked away in the offensive zone. Slides the puck across to Hay. And that one's picked off. Takes the feed from off the wing. Uses the force on that hit. Buffalo's looking to break out. Good hit on the play. And the referee caught that trip on the play. We've got a delayed penalty coming up. Play is stopped, and here's the official call.
A tough penalty to take as you're looking for the equalizer. You're in a one-goal deficit, and you got to find a way to generate offense, James. Real tough one to take.
Buffalo's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
They haven't scored on their power play yet. They've earned this opportunity. They'll get another look at it, look for different adjustments to be made. Rivnasty's running and gunning tonight, James. He got the go-ahead goal earlier, and now he's looking for more.
Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. And they send it down the ice. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Hard blast! Long jam in front, that's broken up.
Sabourin's looking pretty banged up out there, James. I'm not sure if he's going to finish the shift.
Toronto's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. Grabbed along the boards by Kessel. Jabs the puck away. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off.
Hogan's almost out of the box.
The Sabres power play has expired. Both teams now back at even strength.
Power plays have the opportunity to really dictate pace and change the momentum of the game, and this one didn't do any of it, James. Certainly frustrated as they head back to the bench.
They've got numbers. Feeds it across. And he's got that one. Picked up along the wall by Hay. The Sabres take it from the side. Grabs the puck in the corner. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Quick feed to Hogan. Moves the puck over to Moses. Stoppage in play, offside the call. More than half the period left to play. The Sabres lead it 1-0. Center's jammed up and the winger grabs the puck. Hogan's got it in the corner. Oh, that just goes wide.
Hockey is a game of inches, and you know these athletes take so many shots on net in practice, and in this one, just over-rotate, under-rotate, but nonetheless misses the net.
Buffalo's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Passes it over. Denies him.
Well, that's an excellent save, James, but the goaltender knew that that shot was coming. The whole mantra around this team is to set him up for the one-timer, and he was set. It was right in his wheelhouse. The goaltender just made a fantastic save.
Past the midway mark of the frame, 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Toronto's got it in the defensive zone. And they get that puck down the ice. And he dodges the poke check there. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Buffalo's playing it from the side. And it's a quick pass to Rivnasty. Buffalo's playing the puck from the blue line. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. Here he is in front.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Big time one-timer stop. And they're going to be shorthanded once again, much to the chagrin of these fans. What is that? Is that 3 in a row now?
Yeah, that's 3 in a row. You got it. And the fans certainly don't like it, but it's not up to them, is it? But now they're back to the PK. So difficult to get any kind of flow in a game when you're marching to the penalty box.
Dishes it off. There's the collision, and look who's hit again.
Well, he's been a punching bag tonight, James. He's going to have to find a way to get out of the way.
Buffalo's gained possession along the boards. Quick feed to Hay. The Sabres looking against the half wall. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Here's a short pass to Hogan. Knocked away by Savarin. Moves into the slot. Quick pass over to Rivnasti. Buffalo's opportunity to take advantage of the game is completely squandered as they fail to capitalize with the man advantage here.
Timing is everything, James. A critical moment of the game. You have a power play. You know how important it is, and you don't deliver. Real frustration. Oh, hold on, James. Looks like there's going to be a call right there.
Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
A really tough time to take a penalty when your team has a 1-goal lead in the dying minutes of the game. Now it's about the PK unit doing their thing.
Castles won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Just wide. Here's an offensive chance. Big-time stop.
In the game of hockey, you know that... is told to attack and drive the net and really get in the eyes of the tender. And for the goaltender, it's really important when there's a lot of traffic in front to make sure they have their eyes. So it's out-battling, outworking your opponent for those sight lines. He does an impressive job of making that save.
They take possession as he locks them up off the face-off. Hogan's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Denied by Beaver.
Well, he's showing great mobility here as he drops into the butterfly and moves across his crease with ease to make the save.
Castle's ready for the draw on this man advantage. Toronto's won the defensive zone draw. Sends a pass over. Sharp angle shot. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Buffalo's looking to close things out here late in this third period as they continue to lead. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And that's intercepted by Hay. Buffalo's going to play it from the corner. And a bad pass, and they'll be forced to start all over again outside the offensive end. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. The final horn sounds. And another milestone moment tonight with another shutout as he picks up number 60 in his career.
I'm not even sure if he's counting, James. I mean, to be in the league this long, to show longevity, and of course to be able to produce and be effective is incredible. It's an incredible feat, and you got to wonder how many more he's going to get.
Well, and that brings a fun night of hockey to a conclusion, and we will say goodbye. She's Cheryl Pounder. My name is James Cebulski. Thanks for joining us from all of us here at EA Sports. Good night.